So the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna come right over here to this O2 sensor. Now this is called the upstream O2 sensor because it's the one before the catalyst converter. And you're gonna go to this plug right here, right over yonder. Did I just say yonder? All right, so you're gonna go to this plug and you're gonna unplug the O2 sensor from this plug. So I'm gonna do this off camera. When you're unplugging it, you simply press this back, and once you press this back, you can release it. So as you can see, guys, I just pretty much got this O2 sensor, just kind of checking it out, checking the plugs, making sure the plugs is good. It's just always a good note to just always look at your connection. So now I'm going to get either an O2 sensor tool or just a regular wrench just to get that out right there. So let me just go to show you and get that out. So it looks like we're gonna go ahead and go with a 7/8. I just can't get it from this angle, otherwise I would have just used a tool. So you see, I'm good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just unloosen it. Fits perfectly, 7/8. I would have used a tool, but it works with the wrench. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a wrench. Let me zoom out. As you guys can see, it's pretty dirty. Now it's mainly dirty due to the fact that I'm running a lot of the actual octane in my car, and it just makes it brown like this. But I feel like it's could be a lot cleaner, and I noticed that my car air fuel ratio is jumping from 14.7 to about 17%. And I just feel like these are expensive parts. These parts are literally like $200 to $300, right? If you get a good brand like Bosch. So I just feel like if I clean this up, that it'll work for me. I've done it on my other vehicles, and it was like night and day just to know how this little sensor can just help your vehicle. Now remember, this sensor basically reads the amount of air and oxygen going into your vehicle, and it sends a reading back to the computer to ensure that you have enough gas to match it, right? So it's a hence oxygen sensors. It's kind of like the mass airflow sensor or the MAP sensor, but it just kind of generates the oxygen so that you can have a great combustion in your combustion chamber. So I'm gonna clean it up, and I'm sure you guys I'm gonna clean it up, and then once I'm done with that, we're gonna put it back in and take it for a spin. Cleaned it up to the best of my ability. Just pretty much sprayed the brake cleaner on it. So it's a lot cleaner than before. I'm not going to be able to get these off. It's pretty much stained in there. So, but as you can see, all of the holes are a lot clearer. It's a lot smoother. So let's put her in and see what happens to my air fuel ratio. And also let's see how she drives. Definitely moving, guys. Like I said, I'm doing this solely so you guys can be able to get some runs. Roll down the window a little bit on this one. guys can see, it's feeling a lot better, a lot smoother. It's a simple thing that you can do under 5 minutes that will restore the horsepower to your Audi or any other vehicle. So if you have the time and you got $5 to buy a brake cleaner from AutoZone, Walmart, Amazon, or any of your suppliers, I suggest you do so. Once again, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all your partnership. This is Bruce with Bruce Custom Motors. Peace and out.